Today we're taking a look at the Chevy Vortec 5.3 liter V8. It's been around for more than 20 years and people still love it, but like anything, it has its good points and its bad ones. Let's get started with the good stuff. Alright, so we're gonna keep it simple. So let's start with the pros. There's a reason why this engine's so popular. So the first one is these engines last a long time. If you take good care of them, they can easily run over 200,000 miles. That's why people trust them for a long-term use, whether it's in trucks or SUVs. Vortec 5.3 liter is part of GM's LS family, which means it shares parts with most of the GM most powerful engines like the LS1 and the LS6. This makes it easy to find parts if you want to upgrade the engine or just repair your engine. Since GM uses the engine in a lot of SUVs and trucks, it makes it easier to find on online markets or in junkyards. This makes it cheaper to buy for engine swaps or for repairs. The 5.3 liter gives you a good amount of power, anywhere between 285 and 320 horsepower, and plenty of torque for towing and everyday driving. It's a good mix of power and fuel economy. There are tons of aftermarket parts for this engine. Whether you want to add a turbo, a new camshaft, or an exhaust, there is no shortage of any options. Since so many of these engines were made, they are usually cheaper to buy compared to other performance engines. This is great if you're working on a budget. The 5.3 is pretty simple to work on. It's not overcomplicated, and with basic tools, you could do a lot of repairs or upgrades. For a V8, it's surprisingly fuel efficient, especially in the versions with cylinder deactivation. You get V8 power when you need it, and better gas mileage when you don't. The 5.3 is perfect for towing. It gives you enough torque to pull heavy loads without feeling like the engine's struggling. This makes it popular in trucks and work vehicles. This engine has great low end torque, meaning it pulls hard from a stop or at low speeds. It's perfect for city driving or getting the truck up to speed quickly. Now let's talk about the cons. No engine is perfect, and the 5.3 has its own issues to consider. A big problem, especially in these engines with active fuel management, also known as AFM, is oil consumption. AFM shuts off 4 cylinders to save fuel, but it causes the engine to burn more oil than usual. Some owners have to top off their oil between changes, which can be annoying. Speaking of AFM, it can also cause lifter problem. The lifters that control the cylinder deactivation can wear out and fail, leading to engine noises or even misfires. But this can be fixed with the AFM kit delete, but it's something to keep in mind for. As these engines get older, they can develop intake manifold and gasket leaks. This can cause coolant or air to leak, which can affect performance and reliability. It's a common issue, but it can be fixed with just a new gasket, but it's something that you'll likely deal with. It doesn't have as much power potential as larger LS engines like the 6.0 or the 7.0. If you want to build a higher horsepower vehicle, you might be better off with a bigger engine. The iron block versions of the 5.3 are heavier than the aluminum versions, which can affect performance. While iron blocks are more durable, the actual weight can slow down your vehicle if weight savings are your concern. The 5.3 is solid, but it doesn't offer crazy power out of the box. You will need to upgrade it if you want to compete with other high performance engines, and AFM, while helping with fuel economy, it can often lead to other reliability issues. Any owners disable it to avoid costly repairs in the long run. Older 5.3 engines sometimes have issues with exhaust manifold leaks, especially if those bolt snaps. This can cause an annoying ticking sound and require new parts. If you start modifying your engine, you'll need a good tune. The 5.3 can be sensitive to poor tuning, which can lead to misfires or bad performance. Some stock transmissions paired with the 5.3 are the best. If you're adding a lot of power, you might need to upgrade your transmission to handle the extra load. And that's a wrap. The 5.3 engine is a great option for a lot of builds, but it's important to know what you're getting into. It's durable and affordable and easy to find, but it has a few common issues that you'll need to watch out for. Overall, it's a solid engine for your daily driver or a work truck or a project truck. But like any engine, it has its pros and its cons, but just make sure you weigh these in before you make up your mind. Thanks for watching. If you found the video helpful, like the video and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions or if there's another engine you'd like me to cover next.